Hey, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending with where you are watching us from. Yes, we are coming to you live from Daddy Waguga out there.
Tuko kwa nyumba. We're the house.
We're in the house.
We are coming to you live. Leo sahi.
Yes, and we are having a special edition tonight. We are having the Couples Will Youth Edition. You asked for it and we had to do it. Yes, there are some parents who came to my inbox and they started asking, hebu tuulizie hawa vijana ni nini inafanya wakae sana kabla waingie kwa ndoa. And also I think last Sunday we had a youth forum and they said we need to get involved in your show. And so that is why tonight we are having a special edition. And so tonight we're not having a couple coming to share the journey with us, but I am having two energetic men who are here with us, and we want to know what is making our young men and women to fear getting married. Why are they fearing to settle down? And so I am having two gentlemen, and they will be introducing themselves to us in a while. And if this is your first time, kindly make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. And this is Couples Will Show. This is where we write down our love while we are alive, for we don't want our love story to be read when we are 6 feet under. Neither do we want our love story to be read when we are gone. My name is Willie Kinyash. I'm a Dr. Love, and out there they call me the Undisputed. And tonight, I can assure you, you are going to love it. And so we are going to have fun. If you have a youth you know, kindly make sure they tune in, because leo ni ile day. Watu wangu?
Yes.
Vipi?
Poa sana.
Tumezoea kuwaona behind the cameras. Now today mko in front of the cameras. How does it feel?
This is what we call an ambush.
Pressure bwana.
Mimi ndio nimezoea kuambia watu fanya hivi au utaongea hivi. Hiyo sasa.
Sasa leo
I'm on the hot seat.
the chef Gaveva mwenyewe yeye sasa leo anakudirect.
Ndio hiyo sasa.
Anakuambia fanya hivi.
Ndio namuona pale behind the cameras, kazi safi.
Karibuni sana.
Asante sana.
Now unajua umezoea kukaa behind the cameras.
Yes.
And telling couples kaa hivi. Sasa leo mkuwe tayari kuambiwa na nyinyi mkae hivi.
Yes.
So kindly can you introduce yourselves to our viewers? Yeah.
Start from here.
Yes.
Hello guys, my name is Samuel Njuguna. I am a content creator. I am a digital marketer. Mimi nasaidianga watu makampuni kupata pesa mingi, kufanya marketing in a way that it reaches many people, and that is what I do. And besides that, I'm a photographer, videographer. I do weddings, birthdays, anything that you need for coverage. I'm your guy. My name is Samuel Njuguna. My IG is Faven Media. Facebook at Samuel Njuguna, my profile. Yeah, that unaweza enda hapo nitafute and see what your guys doing.
Yeah. And you are very single?
Yeah, I'm very
Mbona unaangalia timu?
Mimi siwezi kusemea, sema yako. Mimi sijui sema.
Yes, I'm very single at the moment.
Yes.
Thank
you so much for coming.
Thank you for having
Sam,
me.
tunamwitanga Sam.
Yes.
And there's another noise maker here.
Yes.
Yes. Salimiana.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Timothy Koome, but you guys can call me Tim. That's simple. I do a lot of things. Number one, I am a child of God. Hiyo ndio huwa naringa nayo. Number two, I am a videographer, just like Sam here. I am a content creator. I am an actor. I'm a storyteller. Basically, if you have a story to tell and you want it to be told in a certain way, the way that you want it, I will do it for you.
This is the guy.
This is the guy.
Aha.
If you have that story, you want it in a certain way, I got you.
We got you.
We got you, man.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
Yes.
And of course, I am very single.
Very
For
single.
now.
Hiyo huwezi sahau kusema.
Hiyo lazima tuseme.
Karibuni sana.
Thank you so much.
Hivi ndo couples wanasikianga. Hivyo mnasikia. Hizo viti mmekalia.
Ni moto.
Feels awesome. I'm loving it.
Yes. So tonight we want to talk about what is making young people to fear marriage. Why are they fearing to settle down? Timo, naona nikaa unachomeka.
Bana, hiyo kitu. Actually, the question that you're asking is something that we have talked about with my colleagues more than one time. And I'm happy to say that we have a good fellowship with them. So they are free kusema vitu zenye wana feel. And most of them, they are ladies.
Yeah.
So the one thing that will stand out ni, it's a bit sad, but unfortunately ina happen. And that is ile hawataki kuwa too attached or too committed to one person. They want to have that fun, unaona?
Yeah.
Leo anakaa na huyu.
So leo kona Timo,
kesho kona Sam, hivyo kesho ingine kona Chris huko. Like, unaona hiyo nini? Hiyo excitement inambamba. Like, to them, being committed to one person, it's a bit boring. So I think now, having that in mind and then thinking that marriage is a lifetime commitment with one person, sasa hiyo kitu inafanya they shy away from marriage. Yeah.
But don't you think that now again hiyo ni kitu inaleta confusion?
Yes.
Because again there's no way I'll be with Sam today, then tomorrow Tim, the other day Chris, and then I think that life itakuwa tu poa.
Of course. I try telling them that, but you know, sometimes kama mtu asha make up mind yake, it's almost impossible to convince them otherwise. And it's sad. Actually, it's very sad because you won't be young forever.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you'll need someone who
Definitely.
now you'll sit down with that person, mpange maisha, mpange familia. Yeah, and they really need to put into account that ukizeeka, you need that one person, your teammate.
Yes.
Yeah. Because again, what comes to my mind, it's like you might be wasting someone's time. Because someone anafikiria mimi ndio ule umse.
But
on the other hand, Timo anafikiria ni mimi kusema. So unaona, it's kinda you're not ready to be committed, but now when you meet with Sam, Sam is thinking I'm the guy.
Yes.
Tim wakipatana, I'm the guy, and so you're wasting these guys' time.
Exactly.
And at the same time you might find that hata unaweza gombanisha hawa watu. Because the moment Sam atajua udem kuna venye Tim ni kama anamnyemelea, mnaanza sasa kupigana. Yet you guys are friends. And so right there unapata kuna enmity imeanza kuingia. And I think this is something that we need to note as young people. But thank you for raising that up, because I know parents are watching and they are listening, so that we can also speak to our young people and tell them if it's commitment, just commit yourself to one person. There's no way you can be committed to this and then committed to this other one. No, it is one person. And so parents, I think this is something we need to note, because it is coming from young people. And so as we speak to our young people, now they are giving us, ni kama wanatupatia mwa Kenya, hivi ndo kuko. So na sisi as parents, now we need to go out there and speak to our young people. Let's hear what Sam will say.
I think this topic is broad. There are so many reasons that contribute to young people trying to stay single for a while. First of all, I would say also it's the setup at home. Home setup. Because if you look at our generation size, most of young people we have been raised by single parents. You get, and so really sometimes it's they're both parents, but the environment there wasn't so good conducive. Tapata, maybe a lady was raised in a place where the dad was so violent, and so around kipata jamaa anamwangalia huyu atanipiga siku moja atanipiga, unaona. So we have so many things that can contribute to this topic that we're having today, but majority of it minajua is the family, the root where we are coming from.
So our background.
Where we coming from, what experiences have we had, how have we seen our parents relating with one another. Yes, because that is what, family is what forms our social fabric.
Yeah.
Even wherever you go, it's what forms our social fabric. And we also, it's where we learn how to associate with other people.
Yeah.
It's where we learn also how to trust others, to work together. So if you've been raised in a family that has problems, you don't be surprised to find yourself struggling with some things. But the good thing is there's always a solution. There is no problem that is not fixable.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, that is one of it. As we continue, I think we can continue.
And so you're talking about our background. And I think parents, this is a challenge to you, that the way you behave at home, how you treat your spouse matters a lot, because your children are watching, and this can affect them, and even in their future, you find them making the wrong decision depending on how they saw their parents doing life together. And so it is a challenge to us. Remember, we are saying that tonight we want to get or to hear what is affecting our young people, not to settle down and to join this institution called marriage. And so background matters a lot. Timo, tukiwa off here, there's something we were discussing. And you guys say that lack of capital, is all lack of capital is affecting young people to settle down. Can you explain that?
Dr. Love, wacha nikwambie. Unaona hiyo kitu mimi nilifanya business in high school. Na business, okay, hiyo tunakuwa kwa business na history.
Yes.
Na kuna kwanga na zile sijui courses to sijui to what. Imagine kwanga sijui lack of capital nini. Ina happen hata kwa real life. Unaona hata how now? Hadi kwa mapenzi.
Kwani ni biashara?
Lack of capital.
Acha sasa nikwambie. I have a good friend. Anaitwa Kevin. He's a good guy. Amekoka, ni kijana ko sawa.
Kelvin Makataya.
Huyo Makataya sasa. Sasa tulikuwa tunapiga story na yeye. Akaniambia akiwa hapo kwa duka yake, alikuwa anatengeneza makucha za certain lady. Akaanza tu story hapo, akamwambia ile tu kufanya customer feel at home. Akaanza kumwambia na siwe ni mrembo, unaitwa nani nini. Ile ndio customer akuya tease. Sijui kafika wapi to a certain point. Huyo msichana akauliza Kevin, na unadhani wewe unaweza ni date? Kevin akasema, yeah, of course naweza.
Mimi ni mwanaume.
Bwana naweza. This is not rocket science. Akamuuliza kwa nini? Huyo msichana akasema pesa. Hivyo point blank, pesa. Alafu akamwambia Kevin, acha nikuonyeshe. Akachukua simu akascroll, akapigia mbaba wake. Akamwambia, babe nini? Nataka pesa hii 50,000 kwa M-Pesa. Hapo.
Ikaingia.
Hapo.
Kevo akatulia.
Kevo akasema, hapo no. So yeah, unaona hiyo lack of capital. It's real. It's something that is happening. Sababu I also I talk to some people and then I hear them saying, mimi siwezi taka mtu atoe dawari yangu less than 4 million. And then I'm saying, dowry, is it you are taking ama ni wazazi? Si dowry inakuanga like an appreciation from the husband kwa wazazi wa the wife, si ndio? Sasa nikashindwa. Okay, why did you say that? Why are you setting your own dowry? So this lack of capital thing hadi inafanya sisi wanaume tuko like, okay, so you're just seeing me as a wallet. And yet yes, I'm there to provide, yes, but of course there are other things that I'm going to add in when you get married and then you have a family. So if I'm just a wallet, so why would I waste my time being with someone who kama sina pesa hayuko hapo? So acha ikae.
So you are saying that money is making young people to fear settling down?
Actually, I would call it like an unrealistic setting of standards.
So these girls are setting the standards too high. And so the bar is right there. So you try to kuvuka, unaonga kijiti, inaanguka chini,
kupiga kichwa. And then it's not only our girls, even us men, sometimes we set some crazy standards. Tunasema we want a girl who's like this, who will look like this. Like we want that perfect girl, and they don't exist. kwa kila mtu kuko na zile uzuri ako nazo na kuko na zile shortcomings ako nazo.
Yeah.
And then we tend to overreact on the shortcomings. Let's say I'm quoting a girl called Faith. Faith, she's beautiful nini but hawezi pika. So hiyo na maximize on that and say we kama hizi pika hawezi. And yet it's a skill that you can learn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think because now you young people, what do you think you guys should do?
Of course, mentorship is very important. Mentorship, what do you call them? Seminars, because we are going into getting married is like entering into unknown territory. So it's best. Unaona hadi venye watu wanaendanga to Nairobi National Park into the forest. They usually have that guide. So it is best if we go to seminars, we get our mentors, we get spiritual fathers and mothers, all that.
Yeah.
So they teach us these things. Ndio tukue na ile know-how ama tukue na ile kitu yenye okay, tuliambiwa hivi, so when I see this is how I should react.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now we are planning for all these meetings and you guys are nowhere to be seen. Last Sunday we had a singles meeting at Thika. Very few guys showed up. So what's happening? And this Sunday we also having another singles meeting at Happy Church Ruiru, the Dream Center.
Yeah.
I mean, we're expecting to see young people, but where are you? Sam, mko wapi?
Sam,
Mnajificha
mko
wapi?
wapi?
Mnaenda wapi? Na ni Sunday afternoon.
We are available. We are available. It's just that now, you see now, mambo ni mingi ya kufanya sometimes.
Mambo gani sasa? So we are talking about mentorship here. And now, us now as your parents, we have taken our time to plan for these meetings. You know, these parents, you know, pastors, we are taking our time and even using our resources. But you guys are not showing up. Mtasaidiwa aje?
Sasa utasaidiwa aje? Sema sahi.
Wewe unajitoa unajiweka wapi?
Kwanza ajibu wewe. Wewe unazimonanga hali.
Mtasaidika aje?
Some.
Alright, okay. The topic yenye Timo may raise ni important. Mentorship is good. But me personally, mentorship naiweka in this way. Mentorship is where you have someone who you're close with, and you can freely share your issues with.
Yeah.
Conferences are good, seminars are good, but when you have a personal relationship with someone who knows what you're struggling with, and you can freely open up and share what is going on in your life, it is even much better.
Yeah.
Building that relationship, that space where you feel and you're confident that whatever I say, whatever I share with him or her, this person will not view me in a different way. Because people out here, they are facing very many issues, especially in relationship. But now some of these issues are very personal. They are very personal. They feel, who do I tell this? My pastor? Pasi, atakuwa niangalie pale kwa madhabahu hivi. Anatoka kwa uwepo. Understand?
Yeah.
So developing that environment where you have someone, or even, but sana, a mentor should be one for every topic of your life maybe, or sometimes it's general, but also you need that one person that you can trust, that one person that you know that when you go to them, they will accommodate you as a parent. They will wataingia kwa kiatu yako, feel that pain. Na mtu mwenye pia kona wisdom, because they definitely don't want to share everything with everyone. You understand? And so that is a part of relationship but now the society that we are in now, many young people are finding it very, very difficult to open up, because now the way we've been raised up is our era now in ile digital, TikTok, FB, napata the escape route of any problem that you have is unaenda to TikTok, watch videos na feel better, matulia. And then unamkia kesho job. But now that is the problem we have now. People don't have that time ya kukaa mahali ukaa umetulia silent, and then you think exactly, why am I still single? Do I have a social problem?
Yeah, true.
What am I fearing? You have to ask yourself that question. What am I afraid of? Am I not good looking enough? I want to do. I get. But many times we realize that the challenge we have is communication. Communication. People don't know how to express themselves. You don't know how to express your fears, your anxieties. You don't know how to share. You don't even know how to express your anger or something you don't like about someone. Napata you're talking with someone, you're in a relationship, but when you find something that you don't like, unaogopa kusema because you don't know how to face it. You don't know how to face that problem. So I think that is important. Hapo kwa communication. Know how to communicate. Know how to communicate. Know how to express your thoughts. Usinyamaze. Maybe if there is something I've trained myself is to talk. Talk. Na si kuongea tu for the sake of talking. But talking and talking with someone in a way that they will feel me. They will understand where I'm coming from. Na pia kujijua. People, saizi watu wengi, and now the same thing, the big challenge is tuko nao ni social media. People are wasting a lot of time on social media. Unapata, saizi hata there is a day tukoga tunaongea na my pastor. Alikuwa anauliza, hey Sam, what do you think about this online dating? And Liza, do you think it is right? Mimi najua kwa mindset yake anajua tu si mzuri.
Anakumanisha.
Anasema tu. So, I was like, do you think it is okay? Aniangalia hivi. Sana za kuongea. Unajua pasi saizi we in the digital era. Communication is very different. People are spending more hours on in front of the screens more than face to face. If even when you go to a family setup, you find that it's easier for your son to text you, hey dad, I need this via text than come to you straight. Because kuna hiyo distraction, kuna hiyo barrier. I don't know why it's happening like that. So pata saizi hata watu wakikatiana ni ma DM ni aje ni kuche.
But mkipatana one on one
inakuwa awkward. Hamna kitu ya kusema bana.
Hapo sasa mkipatana ndio inakuwa awkward.
Hamna story.
You don't know. Mashindo tu okay, kama kuna vibes ni iko sawa, lakini sababu mwezo hapa tu na kwa very challenging. So communication verbally and face to face is very important. And learning how to express. So that is the main thing that nizasema, that is the main challenge that we have right now. Yes.
You know, as you're talking about that, something is coming to my mind that you're very good online, you know, DM pale, kuchat, you can chat the whole night, and then you feel like, I have feelings for this person, and then you come together and you get married, and now I'm thinking, could this be one of the reasons that is also making many young couples even to go through separation and divorce, because mulizoea kuchat, amjazoea kupatana, so the moment you even come together, there is no vibe, there is no chemistry. Because mulikuwa mezoea kuongea behind the scenes. And so when you come pamoja hivi, hakuna, there is no chemistry, there is no vibe.
Kuna a lot of pretense. Una assume tu vitu itaipite. But it's a big challenge that we have. It's a big challenge. Because sasa kama uwezi patana muongeleshane, if you cannot talk for an hour without any distraction from your phones, I don't think you'll be able to kukaa pamoja vizuri. Because sometimes I have a challenge maybe, and I need to express it to my partner. If you cannot stay like this, tuongee na tufurahie that moment. Hey, it's a challenge bana.
Yeah.
It's a challenge. So this digital era is good with the phones and the everything. It's good. It's good for business. But when it comes to family, there is a pastor, there is a mentor that I follow online. He husema when wako pamoja na familia, everyone puts their phone away, especially when they're having dinner.
Yeah.
Because that is a very special moment where now people can talk and share jokes and whatever. But if there is something to be discussed, they can discuss there as a family. So unapata sasa now us, without that, tunajua inakuja sasa mambo na discipline. How are you able to discipline yourself when it comes to your phone? Because if I'm talking with my wife or my girlfriend, if we are talking and nimeshika simu hivi, I'm holding my phone like this, already there's a message.
Yeah.
Hey, finish up very fast. Changamuka.
Ukweli.
Changamuka. But when you put your phone away,
Yeah.
it's psychological unaambia the other person, pour
I'm
it
here
out.
for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pour it out. I'm here. Iseme yote. There is a story nilisikia about the Indians whenever they have a problem and they need to share. So what they do, wanakuanga na kakijiti. Si kanaitwa aje. But sasa, say for example you're talking. Unanipatia kijiti, nikaa nayo. Mimi sababu niko kijiti naongea mpaka nimalize. Alafu nakupatia. Nikishamaliza, nikishafeel nimemaliza kuongea. And then nakupatia.
Wow.
And then sasa wewe unavorudia kile nimekuambia with your words, with your own words.
Or kuonyesha that
So that gives me I must concentrate when you're talking.
Exactly.
Yes.
Communication.
Oh, I love that.
Yes. Communication is very key. Communication. If you cannot communicate effectively, you'll find that there is so many things that are going off that you're ignoring, that maybe you're just seeing as if they're not an issue. But see, I'm not talking from experience. I'm talking from what I hear for other people have gone through. So communication is the main challenge that I think we are having. And if you're not able to communicate effectively, you are in a bad place.
Wow.
Yes, train yourself to express yourself, express your feelings, emotions. Don't be afraid to be angry. Sometimes it's good to show a little bit of anger so that someone can feel that actually you've stepped on my shoes.
Wow.
Somewhere.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. Amazing. And parents, I believe that you're listening to the plea that the young people are having, so that now we can encourage them, so that we can help them to settle down. You know, we come here every Friday listening to love stories and telling people that marriages work. But again, there's this group of young people who are left there and they're not sure whether they even want to get married. And you have heard they are saying, we are also looking at the background, how it's been raised up, the issue of communication. There's also the issue of mentorship. So how are you speaking to these young people? Are you taking time, your good time, to speak to them? Ama wanafundishwa na ulimwengu. Tim,
yes.
Is there any point?
Yes, of course. Of course, I'm among the young people.
Yes.
So I know what we are going through and nini nafanya to start a marriage. And then another thing that I noticed that it is subconsciously affecting us not to get married. The movies that we watch. Movies.
So what are you watching?
So operas.
Asante sana. Wale watu wa Netflix and chill hao sana. Hapo sasa kwa Netflix sana.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes in warfare, I don't have to punch Sam in the face.
Yeah.
Ndo nimshinde. I don't have to punch him to defeat him.
Yeah.
I can disguise myself into something that he likes and then use it against him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's say Sam likes people who have people. Unapenda nini wewe? I won't do it. Let's say tuseme Sam loves eating. Tuseme anapenda kukula. So
Ni kweli anapenda.
Ni kweli. See what this guy. What I will do? nitakuwa na make sure tukienda mahali nimwambia hey buda si ukule, have something to eat, and then I lose that against him. Either I give him something unhealthy that will hurt him, or if I was a bad person, I poison him through that.
Yes.
The same way now, these TV programs, they put messages into people's minds subconsciously without you knowing. And the thing that I noticed, it is in movies, it is very normal to get divorces. It is very normal for them to show that marriages don't work. It is very normal in movies to show that people can stay together and yet they're sleeping around with other people.
Yeah.
In movies, it is very normal.
Very normal. Yeah. Actually, they promote it.
They promote it. So through that, let's say I've been watching movies which have a lot of heartbreak. So I'm going to be afraid of heartbreak.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm dating and then nitakuwa nile fear. Okay, I'm seeing this girl. What if aniwache? What if anifanyie hivi?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of fear being put in me subconsciously without knowing.
Yeah. Definitely.
Or hiyo ni ya divorce. Like it is so normal. Kuona kwa movie mtu ame divorce and then they got married and then they divorce again and then they got married. So it's like an attack from the enemy to break down that basic unit which is family.
Yes.
And if you don't have family, the society at large haitaendelea vizuri. Itakuwa in a very bad place.
So you start thinking that you forget this is a movie, and then you start in the real life, this is what is happening.
Yes.
And this is affecting young people now to settle down because
Definitely.
I don't want to get married, then I go through divorce.
Yes.
Wacha ni chill.
Actually,
then you have fun and move on.
Actually, I agree with what Timo is saying, because even the Bible says in the book of Proverbs 4:23, above all things, guard your heart
with diligence.
Diligence.
Because that's where the springs of life flows from.
Exactly. If you constantly expose yourself to things that are going to trigger your doubt about someone, you'll always live with that doubt. Even if that person is very good, you'll always doubt that person because you filled your mind with those ideas because of those movies. You're just watching anything, listening to anything. Now, whenever something happens, your brain is triggered, and then you say, wow, I saw this one. You understand?
Let me tell you, before I got saved, I used to love movies a lot. And then there's this movie I used to watch. It's a series, inaitwa Lucifer. Yes, like ile nini, the devil in the Bible. Lucifer. So in that movie, when they depict Shetani, like now the person playing Lucifer, they're depicting that person as a very good person.
Yes.
Like he's helpful, like he's yani yeye ndio mzuri kabisa. So ikaingia ndani yangu subconsciously. Niko like ama kulienda aje ama you see, I started having those doubts. Now if that movie can do that through something that I already know that is bad, that is the devil, what if kitu yenye sasa haiko in the spiritual realm yenye kitu ni marriage? You see, it will have a very big impact. Wow. So these things, sometimes the youth were being attacked subconsciously without knowing.
Wow. And imagine, I'm told that our time is up.
Oh no. Well, Chris,
So, can you give us your parting shot?
My parting shot. My parting shot I'll give two. One, above all things, guard your heart. Watch, filter the information you receive from everyone that you engage with. Also, from the things that you watch. Not every single piece of media is for your consumption. Filter those things. Know what you want. The Bible says if anything is good, anything that is pleasing, worthwhile, put your mind into it. Because God knows our minds, whatever we feed our minds with, that is what forms our life. That is actually how our lives are going to be how we're going to perceive the world. That actually someone told me, you don't perceive the world as if it is. You perceive the world the way you are within you. Because Timo Isaiah akiniambia ati mimi ni akinitusi wewe ni umbwa. Deep down najua mimi si umbwa. So easy respond kwa hiyo kitu. No, easy. I cannot take any that. Ni easy respond because
And also the Bible says that from the abundance
of your
the
heart.
the
the
mouth,
mouth speaks.
Yes.
So yeye amejaa tumbo.
Yes.
Sasa ametoa tu.
by the way,
Exactly.
Achilia kamoja.
actually
Yes.
that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also something else, number 2, please know who you are, know where you're going, and know exactly what is you're looking for. Because ukikuwa na options mingi utachanganikiwa. Unajua tuko hapo. Tuko na options kibao. Si ndio? Unaona kale, unaona haka, unaona pale.
Yeah.
But be specific with what you want. But most especially, pray. Seek God's guidance and also have someone you can work with. Wow. That would be my parting shot. Thank you.
Wow.
Yes.
What a parting shot.
Yes.
Yeah, my guy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tim.
Yes. This is what I will say. Number 1, pray. Ask God. Tell God what you want. Tell God, I want this kind of a woman. Be very specific. Sawa. Be very specific in what you want. I want this kind of a woman. I want this kind of a man. And God will give you exactly what you're asking for. There's a whole story behind that, but since out of time, sitasema hiyo story. Yes. And then the other one is that marriage works. It is very much okay and very pleasant to grow with someone, to have someone who you can who's your backup. Someone mwenye kama unasikia uko chini anakupatia motisha, unaona. It is very sweet to have a family with someone that you love, someone that when you're raising your kids, those children can look up to you and say, wow, I like to be I would like to be like mom or like dad. Yes, that is my parting shot. You guys be blessed. Na hata kama mlipigwa character development, hiyo si mwisho wa dunia.
Yes.
Sawa.
Asanteni sana.
Yes.
And I feel like you've spoken to your fellow young people.
Yes.
For 30 seconds, can you speak to parents? Ungetaka ya wazazi, nini hiyo wazazi wanafanya inafanya pengine unasema
Bana.
Speak to parents.
Yes.
Okay, what I would say to our parents is that right now we are at the age of marrying. Tuko ile katika hali ya haria. Hiyo ni Mungu ananiambia tutakuwa na haria. Tuko katika
I hope ati kuna anti-haria.
Tuko katika ile state ya at that age of getting married. So I would like to tell our parents, tafadhali sit down with us. Tuambie the do's and don'ts. Wow. Tuambie that mature talk, because sasa sisi si watoto anymore. Yes, we are your children, but we are not kids anymore. Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much. Speak to parents out there.
Hey, mom and dad. First of all, thank you for taking care of us. Thank you for raising us in the best way possible. I know no one is perfect, but I just want to say thank you for raising us. Now, this is my appeal to our parents. Please give us a space where we can express ourselves without feeling like we are stepping out, like we are. No, like give us a room where we can express ourselves the way we are. And also kuna ile kufungia mtoto sana, and then akitoka hapo nje
anaharibika mara moja
once.
Yeah.
So parents, please give us opportunities to express ourselves, especially to you. Help us to create an environment for us to get close to you. Don't be too hard, especially dads. Hey, dad, please.
But
Tulia kiasi. Let your son, let your daughter have or feel that they can talk to you about any topic. It could be relationship, it could be business. Be accommodative to us in a way that we will always come to you running, because we know that you're going to be received with love. Thank you and be blessed.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Tim and Sam, for
Yes,
coming.
of course.
Yes,
and
sir.
gathering that confidence and saying we
Ah.
must sit on those seats, hot seats.
Yes.
But
Yes.
we must come and represent our young people.
Please.
So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
And parents, you have heard it from the young people themselves. They were representing the young people out there, and they are saying, please, parents, give us space. Let us express ourselves to you, you know, and so let us give them space, and also let us be good mentors to them. Let us help them so that they can become that which God wanted them to become. And also let us do marriage the right way, so that they can look at us and they can say, I want to have a marriage like that of my mom, like that of my dad.
Yes.
And so thank you so much for joining in. My name is Willie Kinyash, and we were having a special edition. Yes, we were calling it Couples Will Youth Edition.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We are grateful. And this is Couples Will Show. This is where we write down our love while we are alive, for we don't want our love stories to be read when we are 6 feet under. Neither do we want our love stories to be read when we are gone. And that is why Tim and Sam, they had to come here and tell us, wazazi, tusaidieni, so that we can now write our own
Story.
love will.
Yes.
So thank you so much. See you on Friday. We'll be having an amazing couple that will be sharing their journey with us. So make sure that you keep it here, keep it locked, because great things are happening right here on Couples Will Show. And if this is your first time to be here, kindly make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. For now, it is Kwaheri. See you on Friday. Baraka.